Becca's beautiful, bookish, bookworm babes, whatever you want to refer to yourself as. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just film a video to rat out a bookstagrammer, and today I'm going to be talking about books on my popular YA or adult books on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. So let's get into this video. You may be surprised, since I call myself the romance queen on GOODREADS, what books I haven't read. So I'm basically just going to be trashing my bookshelf and talking about books as I always do. And let me move y'all to a different location. It's so is that angle. Oops. Oh my god. Oh god. Such a joke. Oh, oh. Anyway, I think this is a good enough angle. Let me stop. I'ma just. Oops. Anyway, I think it was a little bit too close for comfort. Anyway, books. Popular YA books that I still haven't read yet. So let's go. You can't exactly see a lot, but I'm just gonna start with Sorcery of Thorns. This is not even my own copy. This is a library's copy, but this is a popular YA book. I have absolutely no idea what it's about, but I haven't even read it yet, and it's definitely my next read after the Throne of Glass series and after Hot British Boyfriend, and I read a ton of contemporary, kind of lift myself back up on my feet. I'm gonna start from my bottom shelf. Next is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and I should really read what these books are about. So it says, in Heartless, the nonsense that is Wonderland gets a reverential makeover full of heart and its own idiosyncratic I can't read character. Catherine maybe is one of the most desired girls in Wonderland, like the Queen of Hearts, and the favorite of the unmarried king, but her interests lie elsewhere. A talented baker, she wants to open a shop. As a talented baker, she wants to open a shop and create delectable pastries, but for her mother, such a goal is unthinkable for a woman who could be queen. At a royal ball, when Cath is expected to receive Cath, short for Catherine, the king's marriage proposal, she meets handsome and mysterious. For the first time, she feels the pull of true attraction. There's also Ferris. At the risk of offending the king and infuriating her parents, she and Jess enter into a secret courtship. Yes, my hair is greasy. Cath is determined to choose her own destiny, but in a land thriving with magic, madness, and monsters, fate has other plans. This is hashtag number one New York Times bestseller, and we all know we love Marissa Meyer. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing a 2-in-1 video. I'm posting 2 videos in one day. I know it's a little bit too much, girl. Too much. Okay, so that was Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and I also got Sorcerer of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. So next is The Hunger Games, just the Hunger Games series in general, and I'm gonna be reading the blurb because again, all I know is Katniss, and people have like, I don't know. Winning means fame and fortune. Losing means certain death. The Hunger Games happening. So this is also like a movie. In the ruins of a place once known as North America lies the nation of Panem, a shining capital surrounded by 12 outlying districts. Everybody's always like, oh yeah, I'm in the 4th district. The capital is harsh and cruel and keeps the districts in line by forcing them, all this one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18, to participate in the annual Hunger Games, have fights to the death on live TV. Ooh. 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen regards as a death sentence when she steps forward to take her sister's place in the games. Katniss has been close to dead before, and survival for her is second nature. Without really meaning to, she becomes a contender, but if she is to win, she will have to start making choices that weigh survival against humanity and life against love. So, I know I talk about this book a lot in videos and just a lot in books because I haven't read it yet, and it's a popular YA novel that everyone needs to read. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but you should read it, you know? You know, bro? Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I know I'm not exactly pumped up to do this right now, so next is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maroon. And it says, again, I'm gonna read the blurb since I have no idea what it's about. Well, there isn't really a blurb, but also there's a map. Wow, that's really cool. Look, this is bad quality, but I think it's about like a serpent and a dove. I mean, well, duh, but bound is one to love, honor, or burn, a witch and a witch hunter. Thus, since holy matrimony, there was only one way such a story could end: a stake and a match. Without myth, blood, and honey. So this is like an unfinished trilogy. I think the third book finally came out. Oh, this was made in 2019, which means that the next book was probably made in 2020, and then the third book was probably made in 2021, if I do guess correctly. So, Serpent and Dove, I'm definitely reading with Brinley, and it has such a pretty cover. I love it so much. Definitely one of my favorite covers. Okay, moving on. This is not just popular YA fantasy, this is popular YA everything. So, I'm gonna put Twilight back since I already read that popular book. Sorry, love and joy. That's my mom's birthday gift. The Siren by Kiera. This is about a girl named Kathleen, or Kathleen. I say Kathleen. She's a siren, and basically she got dragged into the ocean by a siren. Like, sirens are like killing, and she became a siren that way, and then there's Akenlee, and he's a human, and he's a kind, handsome boy who's everything Callan's ever dream of. Callan, whatever. And though she can't talk to him, they begin to form a connection Callan doesn't want to ignore. Falling in love with a human breaks all the ocean's rules, but for the first time in a lifetime of following the rules, Callan is determined. Hold on. I never saw that. I thought I just heard my cat outside the door. So, yeah, anyway. The Siren, I'm not particularly interested in reading it, and it already kind of gives me vibes. So, yeah, that is Siren by Kiera Cassidy. Like, I also reorganized my bookshelf like a while ago. I have a video too. Rainbow Order, and next I'm gonna do it by authors, and then probably by title. Okay, next is Artemis Fowl series, and I do have Artemis Fowl here, I think. Here. Oh. So I read Heart of Artemis Fowl, and I can tell you a little bit about it. And it was also made a movie. I have not read the whole series, but I do only. Sorry, I don't want to get exposed by my sister. Anyway, I have like 3 books in the Artemis Fowl series, and I really need to read it and complete it and watch the movies as well. 12-year-old Artemis Fowl is a millionaire, a genius, and above all, a criminal mastermind. But Stephen Artemis doesn't know what he's taken on when he kidnapped the fairy, Captain Holly Short of the Leprechaun unit. These aren't the fairies of bedtime stories. These fairies are armed and dangerous. Artemis thinks he has them right where he wants them. But then they stop playing by the rules. Stay back, human. You don't know what you're dealing with. And look at how cute that cover is. Okay, I think Artemis Fowl was here. I do love how the blues are. Okay, and Matched. I'm not gonna take it down, but I'm pretty sure it's about this girl, who's being like matched with a person who she like her crush. She wants to but then she gets matched with someone else. And then there's the whole love story. I'm pretty sure it's the trilogy. We have After, which I'm also not going to take down. After, which is a really popular YA book series. And it was also made a movie. And I watched the movie. So it's basically about Tessa and this girl named Tessa. And she's a freshman in college. And she meets this bad boy, Hardin. And he keeps coming after her. But the relationship is really complicated, so they fall in love, and the whole series is basically about them having issues and trust issues, but they still come together towards the end. And you can look at my After We Collided movie review on my channel. Anyway, so I think that's it. If you can actually see any other popular YA books where you think I haven't read them on my shelf, let me know. I mean, I was thinking about through some of them. I mean, Harry Potter, I haven't even finished the series yet, and I'm definitely going to be rereading the first book, which is the only book I've read. I know I'm a disgrace. Anyway, so basically, I'm a disgrace. And like the Selection series, I only read the first book, but I'm working on it. I don't see any other book like where I haven't read the first book in the series. When I have read like Twilight, which is the popularest book out of the Twilight series. So yeah, and then over here I just have a book set. Hold on, you're gonna see my door for a second, and my face. I think these are unpopular. Yeah, I think I have unpopular books in this section. Tell me where it hurts. So I have that song by Victoria Carvel stuck in. I was gonna do. Anyway, I was gonna do a Kiera Yuren book, Hangover, from Tower of Dawn, but I decided against it because I don't know enough about Kiera Yuren to make a whole video, but all I know is that they're amazing. And the theme song by Victoria Carvel is Tell Me Where It Hurts, and the song's like in my head, it's like, tell me where it hurts, tell me where it hurts. I could do like a music video, well not a music video, but like where I sing it. I can tell you that you're bleeding, well, I can tell that you're breathing, but I can tell so you won't tell me. Tell me where it hurts, tell me where it hurts. I can tell that you're bleeding, I can tell that you're breathing, but I can tell, so won't you tell me where. Sorry that I keep pausing this, it's gonna sound really weird, but I just feel like it's gonna come and bother me, so this video is gonna sound really weird because I paused it at least 5 times. Anyway, those were like all the popular YA books I have on my shelf. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will definitely upload it. Oh, also, I'm probably gonna have a video tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow is International Women's Day. So while I'm doing my French, I'm currently listening to a women empowerment Spotify playlist. So I will maybe put it in the description below if you guys want to listen to it. I sent it to my friends on Instagram because if you're a woman and you're proud, then tomorrow is when you can be an all-out feminist. Love y'all so much.